Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hiding Field in Marshfield, Wisconsin, home of the Stratford Tigers for 1 year, as we open the 2022 season with the Mosinee Indians and the Stratford Tigers. You may ask, why are the Stratford Tigers playing their home games at Hiding Stadium this year? Stratford's field is under renovation and did not get the new turf planted in time, so Marshfield was kind enough to allow the Little Tigers, to move to the big stadium and play all their home games here this year, except for their homecoming game on September 29th, which will be held at the old Beal Stadium. At this time, we'd like to take a moment and pause for the national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. And on behalf of the administration and faculty and students of Stratford High School, we welcome you to Hiding Community Stadium and Ledley Field for tonight's non-conference football game between the Mosinee Indians and your Stratford Tigers. Mosinee, Stratford, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic events is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your flag for the play of the national anthem. It's hard to announce with that 30-second delay. Is that the way it is in Stratford?
All right, welcome back to Hiding Stadium. National anthem completed. My name is Dan Leonard, along with my producer, Gavin Zolik. He's the veteran of the crew. Third year already for Gavin. This will be my first play-by-play. So we'll make her through her. Everything will be fine, and look forward to doing the majority of the Stratford games this year for the 2022 season. I had a chance to watch the Tigers last Friday at the scrimmage at DC Everest. Stratford looked very well, their first unit on offense and defense, shutting out both DC Everest and Merrill. I would say that probably a concern for Coach Tubbs would be lack of depth once he gets to second stringers, and even further down the line after that, not a lot of experience. Starting a couple sophomores on the offensive line this year, the Tigers are. So we have quite a turnover in personnel for the Stratford Tigers this season. For the Mosinee Indians, they're very, very gifted on the outside. A lot of speed, a lot of height. Two of the premier players in the area in ends. Keegan Jerschley, along with Davin Stoffel. Davin Stoffel's already committed to South Dakota State next year to play his football. And Jerschley, who is a top-notch baseball player for the Mosinee Indians and in central Wisconsin, both great athletes. However, they do have a new quarterback for this season throwing them the ball. But we expect to see a lot of spread formations and the ball thrown almost all over the place for the majority of the game on offense tonight for Mosinee. Stratford returns their quarterback from last year, played about 50% of the time in Braden Schuler. Braden's probably one of Stratford's biggest players at 6'3", 187. He'll be supported in the backfield by Connor Weigel, a 6', 180 senior, along with number 20, Peyton Glenn, and 22, Kilton Kohler. Kohler Kilty, excuse me, who will carry the ball the majority of the time. So just getting through with the starting lineups here. Look forward for a tough defensive battle, I'm guessing. I don't expect to see a whole lot of points on the board. If Stratford can support the outside and give their defensive back some help and maybe get a little pressure on the quarterbacks to offset his timing, but Mosinee's loaded with those two great wide receivers. Before we get started with the opening kickoff, let's take it away for our first commercial of the evening.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, Mosinee has won the toss for tonight's game and it's deferred. Stratford will be receiving. Doing the kicking for the Mosinee Indians, number 19, Grant Kuklinski, deep for the Tigers. And the kick goes out of bounds. Penalty flag on the play. Stratford will take over, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Stratford will take over 1st and 10 from there for their first possession of the year.
Ball will be marked at the Stratford 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Stratford.
Tigers in the huddle. Schuler brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Stratford in their wildcat formation. Here's a handoff to Kilty. Plows ahead for 2 yards on the play. Gain of 2 on the play. Tackle made on the play by Wyatt Harris. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Mosinee definitely has the size advantage up front on the line. Stratford with the smaller, quicker players. Mosinee with the beef. Schuler with his pass intended for Weigel, incomplete. Makes it 3rd and 10. Defended on the play by Keegan Jerschley. Just led him a little bit too far on his first pass attempt. Breaks it 3rd and 8 for the Tigers from the 37-yard line. Back in the gun formation. Here's the handoff. Gain by Kilty again, the ball carrier. No gain of 1 on the play. Makes it 4th down and 7 for the Tigers. Tackle made on the play by Keegan Jersley. Stratford does feature one of the area's best punters in Braden Schuler. One of the finalists, or one of the kids up for the Ray Guy Award in the state of Wisconsin, be cut down to halfway through the season, and then the finalists named at the state championship games. Just about blocked on the play. Schuler with a great punt. Nice hang time. Taken by Jersley with a fair catch. And he takes over at about the 24-yard line. And once again, we'll take a quick timeout. Once again, you're listening to Zaleski Sports and Stratford Tiger Football.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Okay, Mosinee up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. Obremski with a deep pass on his first down, intended for Jersley, incomplete. Intended on the play, looks like Jersley. Good coverage on the play by Peyton Glenn. Makes it 2nd and 10. Here's a quick handoff up the middle. Barnes Bunkelman on the carry.
Tackle made by Cash Dahl.
Cash Dahl on the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 8 for the Indians. Ball from the 25-yard line. Mosinee in their spread formation. Obremski just a few yards behind the center. Here's a quick pass out to Jersley. Quick screen. He breaks into the open. He's got speed, folks. He gets in the open, and he looks like he's gone. 65 yards. Obremski to Keegan Jersley. Puts the Mosinee Indians on top quickly. 6-0. On for the extra point will be Mosinee's Jerry Streckage. No, excuse me. Noah Stencil, excuse me. Here's the kick, ball down. Kick is a line drive. And through the uprights, good. Making the score, the Mosinee Indians 7, the Stratford Tigers 0 at the 8:44 mark of the first quarter. Once again, we'll take time for a quick commercial. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Kicking off for Mosinee, Grant Kuklinski. Ball muffed and returned dropped into the end zone where it'll be downed. And the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 20.
The Mosinee kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Stratford on their own 20-yard line.
Stratford will be taken over 1st and 10 from the 20. Once again, they're in their spread formation, Wildcat. Schiller in deep formation. Here's a handoff to Connor Weigel. Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3. Ball's out to the 27-yard line. Stratford's best run of the game so far brings it 2nd and 3. Tigers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Man coming in motion across the field. Once again, the ball carried by Kilty. Brought down on the play by Bunkelman. First down for the Tigers. First and 10 from the 31. Tigers sticking pretty much to the ground here. Trying to find some room inside on the Indians. It's Kilty again. Breaks into the open. Gain of about 16 on the play. Brought down on the play by Nichols. Nice gain by the Tigers up to the 47-yard line. Nichols looks like he may have suffered a stinger on the play. Heads over to the Mosinee sideline. Tigers got the ball. Back up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, here's a handoff. Kilty. He's into the open. He's at the 35-30, down to the 25, and run out of bounds around the 18-yard line. Nice run on the play. Brought down by Wyatt Harris. 1st and 10 for the Tigers down at the 18-yard line. It was a runoff tackle. Now some downfield blocking. Looked good on the play. Broke Kilty into the open. Before they finally caught up with him and pushed him out of bounds around the 18-yard line, Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 from that point. Looks like they found something on the right-hand side of their offensive line. Motion man comes across the field. Here's Kilty, left guard. There again, another big hole. Brought down on the play by Shaughnessy. Gain of 11 on the play. Makes it 1st and goal to goal. Ball's at the 7-yard line for the Tigers. After a couple short runs on their first drive, the Tigers have definitely found something in their offensive scheme to break some holes open now on their second drive. Here's Kilty once again, going off left tackle. He's down. Touchdown, Tigers! Kohler Kilty with a 7-yard touchdown run puts the Tigers on the board at the 7:26 mark of the first quarter, making it Mosinee 7, Stratford 6. Doing the kicking for the Tigers on the extra point will be Evan Danielson. Tigers line up for the PAT. Snap is good. Ball is fumbled, and the extra point will be no good. So after a botched extra point, the score remains Mosinee 7, Stratford 6. Once again, we'll take a quick timeout. Stratford Tiger football brought to you on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Schuler to kick off for the Tigers, deep for the Indians. Number 6, Nichols on the return. Breaks it a little bit into clear, trying to get outside the Tigers' defense. Special teams play.
Stratford kick is returned by number 6, Blake Nichols. Tackle made by number 5, Logan Schmidt.
Logan Schmidt on the tackle for the Tigers. Mosinee will take over 1st and 10. Ball's at the 37-yard line.
Ball's marked at the Mosinee 37-yard line. First down Mosinee.
Indians up to the line. 3 spread out wide to the left. 1 on the right-hand side. Here's a quick hitter up the middle. Quarterback keeps the ball. Gets outside the Tigers' defense. Obremski on the carry.
Ball carried by the quarterback, Gavin Obremski. Tackle made by number 15, Ryan Becker.
Becker on the stop for the Tigers. 1st down and 10 for the Indians. Ball's at the 47-yard line. Great fake inside. Tiger defense swarmed to the fake carrier. Obremski snuck to the outside and got a good carry. First and 10. Obremski's pass intended for Jerschley. Incomplete.
Broken up by Peyton Glenn.
Peyton Glenn on the defense for the Tigers.
Second and 10.
2nd 10, ball's at the 47-yard line. Like I said earlier in the pregame, Tigers got to stay behind the offensive guy. They got speed to burn. Also got to watch out for Stoffel. I'm sure they're trying to make the Tigers go deep, and pretty soon Stoffel will come into play over the middle. Spread information. Obremski on the carry. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage this time.
Obremski with the keeper. Tackle made by Isaiah Hadlock and John Seitz the third.
Hadlock and Seitz on the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11. Ball back to the 48. Third and 11. Mosinee back up to the line of scrimmage. Obremski back in pocket. Looks over the middle. Intended for Stoffel. Pass is broken up on the play.
Obremski's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Devin Stoffel on the play. Broken up on the play by Connor Weigel. Cole Tishy. Brings up 4th and 11, 47-yard line. Looks like Mosinee is going to punt. Deep for the Tigers. Jet Shaner. Peyton Glenn for the Tigers back in punt return formation. Here's the snap, a good snap. Kuklinski's kick. Fielded down at the 5-yard line. Trying to get outside. Tigers have a wall if he gets past that guy. Oh, one guy on the outside. He broke that. He might have been able to go a ways. Peyton Glenn on the return for the Tigers. Brought it out to the 17-yard line where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10. 5:42 left in the first quarter. will keep it here this time.
Stratford.
Tigers will take over. Schuler in deep formation. Man in motion coming across the field. Stops right there. Schuler keeps it, goes around the left tackle. Brought down on the play by Blake Nichols.
Schiller with the keeper. Tackle made by Blake Nichols.
Gain of 3 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 yards.
Ball to 21.
Second and 7.
Nichols went off earlier with a little bit of a stinger in his shoulder. Back in the game, looks fine. Made a nice solid tackle on Schiller on that run. Tigers up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 7. Here's the snap to Schiller. Hands off to Kilty. Kilty with the carry.
Tackle made by
Stoffel on the tackle. First down 10 for the Tigers, back up to the 35-yard line. Kilty already up to 69 yards rushing in the first quarter, unofficially. Trying to do the numbers here myself. Kilty once again on the carry. Brought down this time by Jack Rinflish. Gain of 6 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 4. Ball's at the 41-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tigers back up to the line. Slot to the right. Wide left, wide right. Kilty once again right off the right tackle. Finds a hole. Breaks into the secondary. Brought down on the play by Shaughnessy.
Tackle made by number 1, Shaughnessy.
First and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's at the Mosinee 43-yard line. Tigers doing a great job of their offensive line of pushing, creating some holes in the defensive lineup for the Indians. Once again, here's a handoff to Kilty. Penalty marker down on the play. He was hit in the backfield. Slow play. Holding against the Tigers to move the ball back to around the 46. First down and first and 19 for the Tigers. 21, excuse me. Tigers come out 2 wide left, 1 to the right. Schiller back to pass. Quick pass over the middle. Complete to
Schiller's pass is complete.
Ashton Wrench. Quick gain on the play of 6 yards. Second down and 15 for the Tigers. Ball up around the Mosinee 48-yard line. Connor Weigel on the carry. Breaks into the secondary. Finally brought down on the play by Keegan Jersley. First down, Tigers. 16-yard run by Connor Weigel on his first carry of the season. Tigers first down and 10 from the 33-yard line. It was a counter play. Weigel coming around from the left slot to the right side. Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Schuler. Quick pass again. Complete to Wrench. Down to the 23-yard line. Looks like a gain of 10 on the play. First and 10 Tigers, ball at the 23-yard line. Just a quick pass, 5 yards down, turn around, get it to him, and let him do the run. First and 10 for the Tigers at the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff to Kilty. Short gain on the play this time. Jackson Lindell on the tackle for Mosinee. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Gain of 4 yards, brings up 2nd and 6.
Tigers down to the 20-yard line. Just about to the close of the first quarter here, 28 seconds remaining. Tigers trail 7-6. Schuler again back to pass. Looking over the middle, pass is incomplete. Short on the play. Once again, it looks like it was intended for Wrench. 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Ball's at the 19-yard line. Probably 2-down territory for the Tigers, seeing they botched an extra point. I don't think I see a field goal. I would sure they would be going for it. Here's a handoff to Becker, Ryan Becker on the carry. Gain of 3 on the play. Down to the 17-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Mosinee Indians 7, the Stratford Tigers 6. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports. Once again, here's one of our sponsors.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Back at Hiding Stadium here in Marshfield, the end of the first quarter with the Mosinee Indians leading the Stratford Tigers 7-6. First quarter stats, once again unofficial, had Mosinee with 93 yards total offense, 65 of them coming on one play on a pass to Keegan Jersley for the touchdown. Stratford doing a great job of running the ball on offense. They have 124 yards in the first half, most of them on 79 yards rushing by Kilty, leading the first quarter stats for the Tigers. The botched extra point is the 1 point difference in the game. We'll begin the second quarter, with the Stratford Tigers 4th down and 5 yards to go. 4th and 4. A ball at the 17. Tigers are up to the line of scrimmage. Once again, it's 4th and 4. Twins split to the left. One to the right. I think Schuler's trying to draw the Indians offside. Here's the snap now. Schuler, a little bit of a draw. Pass over the middle. Great pass. Dropped by the Tigers. Down at the 5-yard line. Pass was intended for Connor Weigel. Mosinee holds on downs and takes over 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Stratford with a majority of the time of possession in the first quarter, but fail to convert an extra point. Here's the pass, 1st down, pass intended for Jersley, incomplete. Intended on a play broken up by Tishi. 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Just a quick out, intended for Keegan. Second and 10. Ball's at the 17. The Indians back up to the line of scrimmage. Quick handoff up the middle. Bunkelman on the carry for the Indians. Wrench on the carry on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ball's at the 21. 3rd down. Trips to the right. 1 to the left. Obremski in deep formation. They have a screen over the middle. Pass complete. Complete to Jersley. Short of the 1st down on the play. Just a quick gain of only 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th and 4 for the Indians.
That'll bring up 4th and 4.
2 or 3 guys chasing Jersley across the field on that one. Indians line up to punt. Here's the punt. It's basically straight up in the air. Takes a good roll for the Indians. Touched by a member of the Indians at the 45-yard line where the Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
The Mosinee punt is down at the Mosinee 45-yard line.
Tigers did a great job on defense that time. Looks like they got things a little bit figured out after a long pass to Jersley earlier in the game. Tigers coming up to the line of scrimmage. Begin their next possession. 10:27 left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's at the 46-yard line. Here's a handoff to Weigel on the counter play. Brought down by Rinflish. There is a penalty marker on the play. Could have had a horse collar. Face mask against the Indians. 5 yard. 5-yard penalty, inadvertent. Takes the ball down to the 41-yard line. So they'll be with the carry. First and 5 for the Tigers. Ball's down at the 41. 9:52 remaining in the second quarter. Mosinee 7, Stratford 6. Here's Schuler. Keeps it at this time around the right side. Gets into the outside a little bit. Brought down on the play. Wyatt Harris on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. Ball down to the 34-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers. Schiller on the run option. Kept the ball himself around the right side. Gain of 7. First down Tigers. Ball's down to the 34-yard line. Here's a hand up right up the middle. Kilty on the carry. Brought down by Shaughnessy into the secondary. Gain of 12 on the play. Kilty now up to 91 yards unofficially here in the first half. First and 10 for the Tigers. Here's the snap to Kilty, or to Schuler once again, hand off to Kilty. Rinflish on the tackle. Just a gain of 1 on the play. Second and 9, ball at the 21.
Gain of 1, brings up second and 9.
Once again, I mentioned earlier that Stratford has a young offensive line. Doing a good job opening some holes for Kilty here in the first half. Here's a man in motion. Schulte keeps the ball, goes around the right-hand side. Nothing there this time. No gain on the play.
Schiller with the carry. Tackle made by number 3, Devin Stoffel.
Brought down on the play by number 3, Devin Stoffel. Brings up third and 9 from the 21-yard line. There was nothing there on that one. Slow developing play. Looked like lineman couldn't get around to the outside, and Schuler ran into him. Kind of congested things up. Short, no gain on the play. That makes it third and 9. Tigers have been able to get some quick passes completed right over the left end. Here's a penalty. Delay game against Stratford. Instead of third and 9, it's going to make it third and 14.
Delay of game against Stratford. Penalties marked off, brings up third and 14.
Tigers with their first penalty of the inning. Mosinee also with only 1 penalty. It's quick moving first half. Stratford has controlled the ball, which means you're going to have a lot of running. There's where the clock's going to keep moving. Here's Schuler, back to pass. Looking over the middle, going deep into the end zone. Incomplete.
Brayden Schiller's pass is incomplete.
Intended for Ashton Wrench on the play. 2 guys on him that time. Schuler threw in about the best spot where nobody could catch it. If anybody was going to catch it, it was going to be Blake Nichols from Mosinee, who is in the best situation to defend that play. Now it's 4th down and 14 for the Tigers. Tigers will go for it. Ball's at the 26. Here's the snap. Schuler drops back a little bit to the left. Looks like there's a hole up the middle. He starts running. Pass intended for Weigel. Incomplete. Mosinee once again holds on downs. 2 incomplete passes. Mosinee will take over 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. We got time for a quick commercial. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger football on Zaleski Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Well, the first rookie mistake for Dan just occurred. Took a quick commercial, and it cost us the play. Quick hitter up the middle. No gain on the play by Mosinee. Ball was carried by Wyatt Harris. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Mosinee. Ball still at the 26-yard line. Here's the pass intended for Stoffel. Complete.
Gavin Obremski's pass is complete to number 3, Davin Stoffel.
Stoffel out to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down, Mosinee. Ball's marked at the Mosinee 38-yard line.
Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down, 10 for the Indians. Ball at the 38-yard line. Tigers have done a good job thus far on Stoffel, but that time, quick one over the middle. Here's Obremski back to pass again. Looking left, now he rolls to the right, and he just tries to toss it to Jersley along the sideline. It was out of bounds, incomplete.
Pass intended for Jersley is incomplete.
2nd and 10. Not much there. Tried to loft it over a defender's head along the sideline to Jersley, but pass sailed a little bit too close to the sideline, and Jersley caught it, but he was out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Mentioned earlier in the game, Mosinee is they're gonna put it up in the air. Great 2 wideouts, Jersley and Stoffel. And as I say that, they hand it off quickly up the middle to Wyatt Harris.
Ball carried by Wyatt Harris.
Gain of 2 on the play. Up to the 40-yard line, 3rd and 8 for the Indians. Cash Dahl on the tackle for the Tigers.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 8.
The only really good carry of the night that they had was by Obremski. The rest of them have been quick hitters up the middle with not much going on. Here's a quick pass to the left to Nichols. He gets outside.
Obremski's pass is complete to Blake Nichols.
1st down for Mosinee. Just inside the 48-yard line to the 49. Mosinee will have it 1st and 10.
Ball's marked at their own 49-yard line.
Mosinee 1st and 10 from the 49. Back up to the line. Here's the snap. Obremski back. Passed over the middle. Incomplete to Stoffel. He's in the open. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Indians. Davin Stoffel. 51-yard touchdown pass. Obremski to Stoffel makes the score Mosinee 13, Stratford 6. At the 4:03 mark of the first quarter. On the kick, the extra point is Noah Stencil for the Indians. Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it's good. Mosinee with the extra point, making the score Stratford 6, Mosinee 14. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger football here on Zaleski Sports. It's time to listen in on one of our proud sponsors.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Okay, back to Hiding Stadium here. Mosinee with a touchdown pass, 51 yards. Bremski to Stoffel, making the score now. Mosinee 14, Stratford 6. Both teams taking a little bit of a water break here after the touchdown. It was just a matter of time before Bremski started looking for Stoffel, and after looking for Keegan Jersley most of the first quarter, he's found Stoffel twice on that drive. One for 12 yards, and then the touchdown pass for 51. Doing the kicking for Mosinee will be Grant Kuklinski. Deep for the Tigers. Jet Shaner and Peyton Glenn. Here's Jet Shaner on the return. He's brought down at the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. As a freshman last year at Stratford High School, Jet Shaner was the fastest runner at Stratford High School. Blessed with a whole lot of speed. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 29. Ball's at the 29. Man in motion. Handoff to Kilty. Gain of 4 on the play. Lindell on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play makes it 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Schuler. Quick look to the right. Pass intended for Tishy is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Schiller's pass intended for Cole Tishy is incomplete. 3rd and 6.
Stratford had a lot of success in this first quarter running it right side. Here's a handoff to Kilty. Went around left guard this time. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up 4th down. Unofficially, Kilty up to 99 yards in the first half. Deep for the Tigers in punt formation as Schuler got off a great punt the first time. However, it was almost blocked. Timeout, Stratford. While we have a timeout, we'll take this opportunity to catch up with one of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Once again, back here at Hiding Stadium. 4th and 3 for the Tigers. Deep punt formation is Brandon Schuler. Snap, once again, is a good one. Here's Schuler's punt. Nice spiraling punt. Taken by Nichols and dropped. Fumble on the play. It's open. Still hard to tell who come up with it. Stratford's got it. Blake Nichols never really fielded it cleanly. Tigers recover. Ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Tigers up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 1st and 10 from the 32. Schiller once again in the shotgun. Here's a hand to Kilty. Or on the left side. Going nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play. Stoffel on one of them. Stoffel, Nichols, all on the tackle for the Indians. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Ball back to the 34. Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. Wide right. Slot to the left. Here's the handoff. Counter once again to Weigel. He's into the secondary and he fumbles. And it's recovered by Shaughnessy. Weigel with the fumbling on the play. Recovered by Shaughnessy. Mosinee gets the ball back after 2 plays. Ball's at the 23-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 for Mosinee. Ball marked at their own 23-yard line.
1:47 left in the first half. Mosinee takes over. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 23. Mosinee still with all 3 of their timeouts left. Here's a handoff kept by Obremski around the left side. Gain of 9 on the play. Logan Schmidt on the tackle. Indians quick up to the line of scrimmage. Timeout Stratford before the snap could get taken. Mosinee up in their hurry-up offense. Stratford wasn't quite ready. Still in the huddle. Coach Tubbs had to take a timeout. Take a minute to mention one of our sponsors, Heartland Farms. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop when it comes to potato farming business. And learn more at heartlandfarm.com. Once again, heartland.farm. Blew that one. All right, back here at Hiding Stadium. After timeout by the Tigers, Mosinee was in their hurry-up offense. It's 2nd and 1. Ball's at the 32-yard line. Down to 1:23 left in the first half. Up to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap back to Obremski. Here's a quick pass to Jerschley. Knocked out of bounds by Tishi. Stratford had a man in the backfield. looking for a holding call, but nothing on that one. First down for Mosinee. Ball's out the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. It's out of bounds on the play, so the clock stopped at 1:15 remaining in the first half. Here's Obremski back to pass again. Pass intended for Stoffel. Incomplete. Now there's a flag on the play. Can have an infraction against the Indians, holding on the play. From the spot of the penalty, which was the 39-yard line, be a 10-yard penalty from that spot. It'll take it back to the 29. It'll be 1st and 25 for Indians. Looks like Evan Danielson for the Tigers was trying to get to the quarterback and was tackled on the play. Here's a quick pass outside to Nichols.
Obremski's pass is complete to Blake Nichols.
Gain of about 6 on the play. Make it 7. Timeout, Mosinee. Once again, let's take this opportunity for one of our sponsors. You're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen.
First game problems here for the team up on the booth. Missed a couple plays. Timeout for the Indians. We're at 3rd and 15. The Indians took a timeout. We're having some problems with the scoreboard right now, so we're going to be working without it probably till after halftime when we got a chance to correct things. Totally went dead there for a few minutes. At least we're back up and running. Got a live picture again. Great job by producer Gavin Zolik. He's the veteran here tonight. Veteran at 18. 16. Veteran at 16, he tells me. All right, we're back to live action. The Indians are up to the line. 3rd and 15. Ball's at the 39. Here's the screen over the middle. Pass completed to Bunkelman. Ryan Becker on the stop. Gain of 11 on the play. 4th and 4. 4th and 3. Ball's at the 49-yard line. Down to 16 seconds, 15, 14. Mosinee doesn't appear to be in any hurry. Looks like they may just let the clock run out here for the half. And that's what they are going to do. Oh, they call timeout with 3 seconds. Set up the Hail Mary play. Obremski's definitely shown he's got the arm to get it there, and he's got the speed to guys to get out there. Stratford hasn't been able to generate much of a pass rush yet tonight. One time they chased him out of the pocket, and the offensive lineman got called for a hold, but other than that, he's been able to get off all of his passes. Great receiving core Mosinee has with Jershey and Stoffel. If you didn't hear me earlier in their pregame, Davin Stoffel will be going on to South Dakota State to play his college football next year. Great athlete, great basketball player. Jershey, of course, is the grandson of Mike Jershey, longtime baseball coach for the Kansas City Royals. Keegan is a great baseball player himself. Watch for his name down the road. None of the Churchley boys have ever been able to make it. It's higher than AAA in baseball, but you never know about Keegan. He's quite a player. All right, we're back to live action here. It's 4th and 3. Now the Tigers call timeout.
Timeout, Stratford.
So at this time, I'll take a quick minute here to mention some of our game sponsors. Stratford Homes. Take the first step to building your customized homes with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin design of your new custom home from Stratford Homes. With a 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin, Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get your new home started. So there's 3 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, Mosinee with a 14-6 lead. Call a timeout, set up a play, assuming it would be a Hail Mary, maybe a hook and lateral. Stratford saw the lineup, called a timeout themselves. Can't take it with you, and you might as well use it. Stratford out of timeouts. Mosinee still has 1 left. Mosinee lines up at the line, scrimmage. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. I'd be worried about the right. We got Stoffel and Keegan Jersley to the right. Obremski knocked to the ground, but pass still completed to Jersley down to the 25-yard line. That'll be the end of the first half. He couldn't get much on the pass at the time. Rushed, heavily pass rush. No, didn't get a lot of arm strength into it. But still come down with the pass at the 25, and that ends the first half with the score. The Mosinee Indians 14, the Stratford Tigers 6. At this time, we're going to take a minute to check in with Coach Tubbs as he talks about the 2022 season for the Stratford Tigers.
Screen here, right where they belong. Yeah, Security Health Plan helping to support all kinds of fun things this year, including these shows. Let's see here, Marshfield, Everest, Edgar, and now today in Stratford as we look to preview Stratford Tigers football here in 2022. And I see Coach walking up behind me. Coach can have a seat there. He's probably been on his feet all morning, so he's probably going to like to have a seat, I bet. And it's your microphone there, Coach. We welcome in Stratford Tigers head coach Jason Tubbs. Coach, I guess first off, you've done this with me now a number of times, so if you remember any of what we've done, we have to bring out the abacus, the calculator, and figure out how many years you've been coaching here at Stratford. Let's just start with that.
Well, it's special for me this year. It's my 20th season starting at Stratford. This will be my 10th as a head coach and 20th as an overall, and 29 as my career. So I'm looking forward to this 20th season here in Stratford.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and thanks again for having us. You're one of our fun stops that we go on around the area. So today, it turns out, was the last practice of the week, if I have that right. So just catch us up. Last week, no pads. This week, put some pads on. Catch us up on how practice has been going here at the end of week 2.
Yeah, the WIAA does an acclimation process, which I'm sure you're well aware of, that we really can't go full pads until Monday. And then by Friday you got to have a scrimmage, so it's a quick week. A lot of us do 5 contact days in June, July. So that kind of helps the guys get into some type of football shape. But overall, things are going well. We had a chance to practice at Marshfield on their turf, one of the practices, so that was good to get there to kind of get ourselves acclimated to that field as well, being road warriors this year. But the kids are excited. Our numbers are a little bit lower than normal, but the talent we have on the field is definitely right where Stratford standards should be.
You brought it up. I was going to ask anyway, so let's talk about that. I think people around here know. When I say here, I'm talking about city limits, maybe a little bit extended. There's probably people in Marshfield that don't know this yet, and then the rest of the state to our broadcast audience. Some updates and some upgrades being made at Stratford Tigers Stadium, just a few hundred yards that away, and so the field won't quite be ready this year to play on, and so you have an adopted home now at Marshfield Senior High School, Hiding Stadium over there for 3 of your 4 games, and then homecoming will be at Beale Stadium on the south side of town. So that's kind of the breaking news. How do you go about handling that and figuring out, we're still going to practice here, but you mentioned there's a practice over there. We're not going to play here. We're going to play there. We're on the road the whole time. How do you and the coaches help the guys get used to that?
Yeah, first thing I'd like to thank Marshfield and their administration, their athletic director, Mr. Delaney, has done an amazing job coordinating with our athletic director, Craig Martins, and formerly Travis Grubbs, and Scott Winch, of course, retiring, and Dr. Nate Lehman have done a great job of coordinating us, allowing not only our varsity to be playing, but our all levels to be playing football in Marshfield. Our 7th and 8th graders, our JV2 and our JV will be playing on the grass field. They're north of Marshfield High School, and then the varsity will get a chance to play on their turf field, beautiful field, and then Beal Stadium as well. And then playoffs, we're expecting hopefully to make the playoffs again. So we're gonna have to find a home there if we get a good enough seed to get home. But the kids are kind of excited after they got there. They're like, "Oh, this is really nice," and it is a beautiful facility. It's nice that it's only 10 miles away. We're not really changing much. We always get on a bus at our school to go down to our stadium. Our Tiger Stadium's getting a new track, a new field, grass field that's going to be put in there. That's going to have irrigation system and drainage, so we won't have any. We've had rainouts in the past, i.e. last year against Edgar. We had to go play at DC Everest. So it's a 1 year, hopefully 1 year. They're running a little late getting things seeded, but it looks like it's getting there. We were down there today for pictures, and the grass is starting to grow, and donations have been coming in from all across our community. $25,000 from A&B and an Omega and Stratford Quarterback Club, and Nasonville's gotten involved. So, and I'm missing a whole bunch from, but it's been awesome. Our community is rallying to the cause.
Yeah, I've mentioned that a while. I do maybe in front of a camera a little more talking than you, and I always warn myself that as soon as you mention one name, you're always at risk of forgetting another. But yeah, all the great supporters to make that happen. So I talked about I was actually doing this type of show in Marshfield on Monday, and we spent a good portion of the show as their practice was going a little bit long, reminding folks about that. So yeah, every Stratford Tigers home game, which there are 4 this year, you're on the odd side of the even odd, so 4 at home, 5 on the road. 4 at home are all going to be played in Marshfield. The 3 of them, I got your schedule over here. But anyway, 3 of them held at the new stadium next to Marshfield Senior High School. And then WIAA Fremont is your homecoming opponent. I do know that much. That's being played at Beal Stadium on the south side of town. So we very much look forward to that. And of course, the 5 road games. Before we talk about this year's schedule and this year's team, just kind of put a cap. I like to say put a bow on last year's team. You had a playoff win. You talked about playoff eligible. You were obviously playoff eligible last year. Had a playoff win last year. I think you finished up 8-3, something like that. At season conference finale, you had a shot at tying for a conference title. So all in all, it looks like a pretty good season. Just maybe 1 or 2 of your memories or just thoughts about 2021 Tiger football.
A lot of good seniors that graduated from this team last year. Devin Ulrich, Zach Seitz, Elijah Lucio. Those 3 come to mind right off the bat, and and Noah Barrett. Some of those guys are playing at the next level. And unfortunately, St. Croix, they had a good team and put up a nice 4th quarter, and we had our chances to win the game, and we didn't. And who knows what would have happened the next level, because every game is different. Every week is different. We've learned that the hard way. You lose a guy because of a shoulder injury, he blows his knee in the state championship game, and you're winning at half again, and you lose. So every day is a new day here in football world. But I think the one thing is it teaches our players adversity, and real life is going to be adverse, and you have to overcome and find ways to do it. And I think last year's team, they gave everything they had, and I think they'd love to have another game if they had a chance. But this team, I think, kind of remembers that a little bit. A lot of guys on this team that are playing last year as well, and they don't want to finish that way, and they're hoping to have a different history.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to talk about history here next. By the way, Zaleski Sports on location here in Stratford, visiting with Stratford Tigers football coach Jason Tubbs. History. You said year number 10 at the helm for you here in this program. So obviously every season, every team leaves a legacy, leaves a mark for the next one. How have, you mentioned it a little bit, but tell us a little bit more about how these guys on this year's team have embraced the history of Stratford Tigers football.
We got 10 seniors, and these 10 guys have been in the program since a lot of them started back in 3rd grade. So they start back in 3rd grade, and they all 10 of them are contributing. They're playing. They're starting. So they're looking forward to having a great senior season. They know that they're not going to have any home games in our field, but they also have been part of the program during COVID where we didn't have, a full season and playoffs. So they understand that the big picture is they get a chance to compete. We feel that we're going to be in Division 6 this year based on the enrollment numbers, which haven't had that since 2008. So we're kind of excited for that as well, just something different and different level of competition that might be to our advantage. Who knows? There's still a lot of good teams. Edgar's going to be D7. They're going to be very good again this year as well. So this group of guys are fun to go. It starts with Johnny Seitz and Jackson Orman and Braden Schiller. Those are our 3 captains. All 3 of those guys got a lot of playing time last year. 2 of them were all conference in our conference. So we feel that we have some underclassmen that are going to get an opportunity and hopefully have a fun year.
You mentioned Division 6 state champs last year, just up over the road in Colby. So a lot of good competition in Division 6. But like you said, just a different look at football in that way. And I'm sure you guys are up for the challenge. Scrimmage. So scrimmage tomorrow is at DC Everest. Are people allowed in to watch? I don't even know. I've mentioned this a few times this week. I'll ask you.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
We scrimmage down on the field turf first against DC Everest on the east side.
Yep.
And then we go up on the grass field against Merrill. And then we come back down on the field turf against Wausau West. And if you combine those 3 schools' enrollment, it's over 3,500, and we're looking at 270 this year. And you'll also see a Fond du Lac team, and Eau Claire North will be there. We do not scrimmage against those teams. I can't imagine what it would have been like a couple years ago when Braylon Allen was playing for Fond du Lac. So it might be fun for me just to kind of take a look, watch a little bit of them, just to see what they do differently, how many kids they have in their program, and we're definitely not going to have the numbers, but I think we'll be able to compete with them.
We had the luxury of having Braylon Allen on our broadcast network during the spring alt season a year and a half ago. We didn't have a whole lot going on, so we did some of the football over in the Fox Valley, and he was a man-child that year, and he went on to play a full college schedule later on that fall. Just crazy to even think about doing something like that. Okay, so scrimmage starts at 10 over at DC Everest. Come one, come all, and go cheer on these guys and encourage them. On the way back, so you're driving back from Schofield, what makes it a successful scrimmage? And if you're on the way back and you're thinking about it, what makes that worth your while over there?
Well, I was informed by our team that we usually go to River's Edge campground and do a bunch of swimming and whibbit.
All right.
So this year we are going afterwards down to River's Edge. So it'll be nice because then the coaches can sit around under the patio and talk about the scrimmage. But number one, we want to be healthy. We want to make sure guys are getting good looks and are we sure with our starters? We got a couple guys that are competing for spots. How did they do against the same level of competition? We got a couple sophomores that are going to be playing, on the line. Can they handle some of these big kids? If they can handle the DC Everest and Wausau West kids, I think we'll be fine going through our conference and the rest of the year. Yeah,
you'll certainly learn a lot playing against the bigger schools, and I think that's probably a big reason why you head over that way instead of somewhere else. So looking forward to the season. I'm not asking for any predictions, and I know we'll get Coach speak anyway from some of my questions I'd rather ask, but you start tough in that schedule. You start at home against Mosinee. That's a ranked team from last year. That's a playoff team from last year. A team that's a couple divisions above you. That starts the year, and then you go to Edgar the week after. So, enough said. As soon as you say Stratford Edgar, everybody knows what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. How important is it? Wins and losses, to throw that aside, but how important is it to get off to a good start against 2 really good teams on your schedule?
Last year I would have been happy being 1-1, and we were unlucky enough to be 2-0. But then the end of the year kind of on a sour note. So, honestly, I just want to be competitive in these games. We know Merrill or Mosinee's got a new head coach.
Yep.
So they're running a new offense. In fact, we know that because their head coach from last year is our athletic director now.
Kind of some inside information, maybe.
But I know they have some great athletes. Keegan Jersley's returning, and he's one of the best state receivers. You got the Stoffel kid who's taking a scholarship. You got a new quarterback of Bremsky. I've seen him play baseball. I know what kind of athlete he is. So we're definitely going to be up for it right off the bat. But like I said, we have some pretty good athletes too. So I'm hoping to be able to match their athleticism and then maybe our experience and our, a little bit knowledgeable of our offense and our defense. Them kind of starting over this year with new coaches. I know when I took over for Cal, we ran the same stuff that Cal ran, and I think that was a smooth transition. I'm not really sure what Mosinee is going to do, but I know one thing is being a new coach, you have so many things going on. You eventually find some time to watch some film. So, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be on a fast track in Marshfield. So,
yeah.
So hopefully our speed. That's one of the things that our strength this year is that we have a lot of team speed, and we're hoping to use that on a nice fast surface.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near
next
Stratford.
week I don't think you have
We
a
service
game, right?
all of Wisconsin.
I'm going to Spencer because the Colby Spencer's guy can't make it.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
All right, we're back here live at Heiting Stadium. Halftime score, once again, the Mosinee Indians 14, Stratford Tigers 6. Take a quick look at first half stats. First of all, for the Stratford Tigers, Connor Weigel with 1 carry for 16 yards. Doing the majority of the ball carrying the first half was Kohler Kilty. 17 carries, 141 yards the first half for Kilty. Schuler, 3 carries, 10 yards. Ryan Becker, 1 carry for 3 yards. Schuler, attempting to pass, was 2 for 8, good for 29 yards, with both passes completed to Ashton Wrench. Tigers had one penalty for 5 yards, 2 fumbles in the first half. For the Mosinee Indians, not much on the ground. Wyatt Harris 3 carries, 4 yards. Quarterback Gavin Obremski, 3 carries, 36 yards. Barnes Bunkelman, 1 carry for 4 yards. Where their yards are being picked up is in the air. Obremski, 9 for 14, 202 yards passing for Obremski in the first half. One big one to Jersley and one big one to Stoffel. Mosinee with 1 fumble in the first half, 1 penalty. So we'll begin the second half. Stratford will be kicking off to Mosinee. Before we get started in the second half, we're going to take a chance to once again thank one of our sponsors, Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to attract and attain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. All right, back here live at Hiding Stadium. Once again, for those that joined us late, Stratford Tigers will be playing their 4 home games in Marshfield this year, 3 of them being here at Hiding Stadium, and their homecoming game on September 29th will be at Beal Stadium, as both Marshfield and Stratford have a home game that same evening. So I want to thank the people from Marshfield that graciously let Stratford work something out to get these games played at a beautiful complex. It doesn't get much better for high school football, especially for smaller facilities like Stratford and Mosinee. This is quite a facility and a great opportunity. And Stratford will play 2 more games here and then 1 at Beal Stadium. As we get started the second half, mentioned earlier, Mosinee will be receiving. Doing the kicking for the Tigers will be number 12, Braden Schuler. Deep for Mosinee, Nichols and Jersley. Mosinee with a 14-6 lead here at halftime. Pretty clean play game, not a lot of penalties, only 1 by each team. Stratford to delay a game, Mosinee with a holding call. Tigers, Schuler teeing it up at the 40-yard line. Next Friday night, Stratford Tigers will be traveling to their longtime rival, the Edgar Wildcats, be at Edgar. 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday. All right, Schuler's got her all ready. Here we go. Up to the kick. Here's the boot. Down to Nichols. Takes it at about the 15-yard line. He breaks to the right. He's into the clearing, knocked down, tripped up at the 50-yard line. Caden Leonard on the tackle for the Tigers. First and 10 for the Indians at the 50-yard line. Here's a handoff right up the middle. Probably Harris. Harris on the carry. Gain of a long 1, short 2. Cash Dahl on the tackle for the Tigers. 2nd and 9. Ball just inside the 49. Obremski pitches it wide to Harris. Brought down by a big loss on the play. Jackson Orman with the tackle for the Tigers. Loss of 6 on the play. Back to the 46. 3rd and 14. Mosinee quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Slot to the left. Obremski back. He's getting chased. Flips it off to Harris in the flat. He catches it, but he's only going to gain short gain on the play. Gain of 1. 1 yard on the play. 4th down, 13 yards to go for the Indians. Ball at the 47-yard line. Once again, Cash Dahl on the tackle for the Tigers.
Gain of 1 brings on 3rd and 13. Make that 4th and 13.
Mosinee in deep punt formation. Here's the punt. He punts it right into the back of his up blocker. Tigers are going to get the ball at the 45-yard line. He stepped up to punt that. Tigers get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 45. Tigers up to the line. Schuler in shotgun. Motion, handoff to Weigel. Right up the middle. Gain of a quick 9 on the play. Actually make it 10. They're going to give him 10. Wyatt Harris on the tackle for Mosinee. 1st down, Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 35. It's only Weigel's 2nd carry of the night, but good for 26 yards in his 2 carries. Nice hole up the middle that time. Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. Here comes motion across right to the right side. Handoff to Kilty. Gain of 5. Lockett on the tackle for the Indians. Gain of 5 down to the 30. 2nd and 5. Kilty now up to 146 yards in 18 attempts. Unofficially. 2nd and 5. Slot left. Across the side. Handoff to Connor Weigel. Gain of 1 on the play. Reinflish on the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play makes it 3rd and 4. Ball's at the 29. Schuler runs over to the sideline to get the play. That quarterback gets a lot of running in the game, back and forth. Get the play from the sideline each play. Here's the counter again, once again to Weigel, up the middle. Gain of 6 on the play by Weigel. 1st and 10, Tigers. Ball's at the Mosinee 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers. Like I said, he did the majority of the carrying in the first half with 17 carries. Weigel only got it once. Come out here the second half. Weigel's carried it 3 times in this series. Here's Schuler on the keeper. Gain of 3 on the play. Tackle by Harris down at the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Fakes it to Weigel coming around from the left side to the right. Kept the ball, went around the left tackle, gained the 3. Schuler's a big, strong kid, 6'3", 187. Good athlete, good baseball player, good basketball player. 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Kilty. Cuts up the middle. He's into the secondary. Down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Gain of 13 on the play. Jersley on the tackle. It's 1st and goal for the Tigers inside the 5, marked at the 4-yard line. 6:25 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers trail 14-6, but on the drive. Here's the handoff to Kilty. Touchdown, Tigers. 4-yard touchdown run. Kohler Kilty puts the Tigers on the board, making it Mosinee 14, Stratford 12. Most likely, Stratford will line up for a 2-point conversion this time, the opportunity to tie the score. Nice run drive by the Stratford Tigers after the botched punt. Tigers quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Timeout, Mosinee. We'll take this chance to take a quick 30-second commercial. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
All right, back here at Hiding Stadium. Timeout called by Mosinee as Stratford lines up to attempt a 2-point conversion. Opportunity to tie the game. Right now, Mosinee leads 14-12. 6:13 left in the third quarter. All on the ground for the Stratford Tigers that time. 46-yard drive. Capped off by a touchdown run, 4 yards. Kohler Kilty. All right, Tigers up to the line of scrimmage for the extra point. Here's a handoff to Kilty. He's hitting the backfield. He plows his way into the end zone. Good for the 2-point conversion. The extra point is good by the Tigers, tying the score 14-14. There was good penetration by Mosinee on the extra point. They actually hit him back at around the 3-yard line, but he plowed his way pretty easily into the end zone after that to tie the game. Tying it up 14-14. We'll take this chance to do a quick commercial. Once again, Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
All right, back here at Hiding Stadium, Schuler kickoff for the Tigers. Scoring all notched now at 14. Here's the kick. It's a low line drive. Picked up by Harris, I believe. Zerkowski. Brought down at the 37-yard line. Mosinee will take over 1st and 10 there. Mosinee up to the line of scrimmage. 6:08 here remaining in the third quarter. All notched up at 14. We expected a tight game, and it's definitely lived up to that billing. Here's the quick pass to the flat. Complete to Jersley. He breaks the tackle down the right sideline. And he's brought out of bounds around the 49-yard line. Gain of 13 yards. Tackle by Schiller. First down and 10 for Mosinee. Inside Tiger territory at the 49. He's shifty. He's quick. Got to get more than one guy on him if you're going to get him down. Good runner. Mosinee back up to the line. Here's a quick hitter up the middle. Bunkelman on the carry. Gain of 8, right up the middle, quick hitter. 2nd and 2, ball down at the 41-yard line. Mosinee mounting a drive of their own after Tigers went down and scored and made the extra point to tie the game at 14. Mosinee coming right back at them. Here's Bunkelman again, this time dropped down right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on the carry. We'll give him 1 on the play. 3rd and a yard and a half for the Indians, just outside the 40-yard line. Nice play on there. Jackson Orman for the Tigers. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Looking to the right. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Kilty. Returned down to the 35-yard line for the Tigers. What a change of possession and momentum. 3rd and 1. Intercepted pass all the way down to the 35. Tigers take over 1st and 10.
Wallaby Martin at the Mosinee 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Tiger.
Tigers take over 1st and 10. Confusion. Players thought it was going to be a timeout. But referees are ready to go. Let's keep this thing going. Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Kilty. Schiller. Hand off to Kilty to the left side. No gain on the play. Brought down. No gain.
No gain brings up 2nd and 10.
21 carries for 163 yards midway through the 3rd quarter for Kilty. Tiger offensive line doing a pretty solid job up front, opening some holes. That time, was nothing doing. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Once again, hand off to Kilty to the right. He's into the secondary. He breaks free. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 7. First and goal for Tigers inside the 10 at the 7. Tigers quickly marching on the door. Tigers making some substitutions, bringing in the play from the sideline this time. Now Schuler has him up to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion coming across left to right. Hand off to Kilty, right up the middle. Tigers pushing. It's close to the goal line. Knocked down inside the 1. Stoffel on the tackle. 2nd down and goal for the Tigers inside the 1-yard line. 2:47 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Tigers knocking on the door again after an interception by Kilty. Here's Schuler on the quarterback sneak. Still no touchdown. Stratford. Braden Schuler, 1 yard touchdown run. Puts the Tigers on top, 20-14. No chance risking a handoff on that one. Just plowed his way up right behind the center and left guard. Stratford offensive line doing a great job in that series. Tigers are going to line up and go for two once again. They got their bundle formation to the left. Here's a pitch to Kilty. He's knocked down short of the end zone. Extra point is no good. Extra point, no good. Stratford remains on top. Now 20-14. We'll take a timeout, quick timeout. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger football on Zaleski Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
All right, we're back here at Hiding Stadium. Stratford scores for the second time here in the third quarter to go up 20-14. 2:30 left in the third quarter. A 1 yard touchdown run by Schuler on a quarterback sneak over the left guard. After an interception by Kilty, Tigers drove it in all on the ground. Schuler lines up for the kickoff. Deep for Mosinee will be Nichols and Jersley. Here's the kick, goes to Jersley. Trying to get to the right-hand side, and he's brought down at the 32-yard line. Nice coverage for the Tigers that time. Don't give Jersley much room to get started before he was. Gavin Leonard on the stop for the Tigers. Mosinee will take over 1st and 10, balls at the 32-yard line. Mosinee's only had the ball for 3 plays the third quarter, with the third one being a key interception on 3rd and 1 by Kilty. Back up to the line of scrimmage. Obremski hams it off to Wyatt Harris. Gain of 8 on the play. We have an injured Tiger on the play. Take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, Fleet Farm. Get ready for your fall cleanup at Fleet Farm. Get all your gear you need, from mowers to spreaders to grass seed and fertilizers. Please check out our supplies for outside jobs like pressure washers, shed, and paint. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. All right, we're back here live at Stratford High School. Not Stratford High School this year. Marshfield High School, Hiding Field for Stratford Tiger football. Kilty was the injured Tiger on the play. It looks like it could be an ankle. Down on the ground on the sidelines with trainers attending to him. Gain of 8 on that last play. Makes it 2nd and 2, balls 39.5-yard line. Obremski hands it off to Harris. Knocked sideways in the backfield. No gain on the play. 3rd and 2 for the Indians.
Tackle made by Jackson Orman.
Jackson Orman on the tackle for the Tigers. Jackson's been a 3-year starter for Stratford on defense. Nobody more solid on the defensive side of the ball for the Tigers than Jackson Orman. He'll stick his nose in there, even sometimes when he doesn't need to. He's going to be there. He's going to be around the ball all the time. Here's the quick pass over the middle, complete to Stoffel. Obremski to Stoffel, down to the 44-yard line. First down, Indians. Used Jersley as a decoy that time. Faked a pitch to him on the right side. Came back across the middle. 1st and 10 for the Indians at the 44. They have trouble moving the ball. It's going to go to 1 or 2 guys. Jersley or Stoffel. Here's a quick pass once again. This time complete to Stoffel, to Jersley. Knocked out of bounds just short of the first down. Gain of 9 on the play. Gain of 9 on the play. Down onto the 35-yard line. Indians moving the ball through the air this time. We're down to 48 seconds in the 3rd quarter here at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. Here's the quick handoff. Nope, kept on the outside. Obremski breaks into the open. He's at the goal line. Touchdown, Indians. 35-yard touchdown run by Gavin Obremski. Ties the score. Mosinee 20, Stratford 20. Pending the results of the extra point. Great fake up the middle. Tiger defense swarmed to the fake. Pulls it back, goes around the left guard, right into the open. Noah Stenzel on to attempt the extra point kick. Here's the snap, down good. The kick is good. No good. Wide to the right. Kick was just wide to the right. Score remains Mosinee 20, Stratford 20. We'll take this chance once again to thank some of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
All right, back here at Hiding Stadium. Mosinee ties the game on a run by Obremski. Score now Stratford 20, Mosinee 20. Doing the kicking, Grant Kuklinski for Mosinee. Here's the kick. Nice kick this time. Shaner gets it at about the 19-yard line. Tries to get outside. Brought down by Jersley. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. I had the wrong ball carrier on that kickoff. That was Peyton Glenn for the Tigers. Tigers take over 1st and 10 from that point. Here's a handoff to Kilty. He's back into the game after a bum ankle. Gain of 3 on the play. This time Kilty's not getting up. He's down on the field. Take this time to once again mention one of our sponsors for the game, Heartland Farms. Heartland Farms is the 5th generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Kilty up. Slight limp, trying to head to the sideline. It may not be an ankle injury. It may be that he's suffering from cramps here early in the season. He's got a water bottle in his hand and trainer waiting for him to give him another one. That's the end of the third quarter. Stratford Tigers 20, Mosinee Indians 20. Probably a little bit more scoring than we expected tonight, but definitely a close ball game. We'll take this opportunity to once again patronize one of our sponsors. Once again, you're listening to Stratford Tiger Football on Zaleski Sports.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Back here at Hiding Stadium for the start of the fourth quarter. Once again, the score, the Stratford Tigers 20, the Mosinee Indians 20. Stratford has the ball on the 28-yard line. It'll be second down, 7 yards to go. Kilty's still down on the sidelines for the Tigers. Kilty's got 24 carries for roughly 185 yards thus far in the game. So the majority of Stratford's offense has come from number 22 tonight. If he's on the sideline for any of the fourth quarter, it's going to hurt the Tigers offensively, though Connor Weigel is a good option for them. Looks like the referees are going to give the players a Oh, we're taking a timeout for lightning. Apparently there was some lightning spotted in the west, which we can't see. It is a weather delay. So during this time where the field has to be cleared, it's going to be 30 minutes from the spot that from the time the field gets cleared before we'll have a chance to come back live here. So we're going to run some of our sponsors' commercials during that time frame.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Grassland Dairy Products is your match. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.